Hey, how's it going to everyone out there? This is Chris coming to you on Chris's Entre Journey, and got so I've been going along. Honestly, uh, it's I've been falling off the wagon a little bit. Talked about that in one of the last couple of videos. Let me see if I can't get straightened up here, get in frame a little better, huh? I don't know. This video stuff, I'm new to it. Anyway, so that's Anna again. Um, yeah, so man, I'm still struggling with keeping up. Well, not keeping up with the lessons, but just the video challenge has definitely been a struggle for me. But I'm powering through. That's what you got to do, right? I think that's what this whole exercise is about. Is just getting into it. I look at my videos and I'm like, oh man, that I don't know about that. I don't know about you know. Well, the, another one of my Entre Nation family members, he was talking about in his videos. He watches his videos and doesn't particularly care for the way he looks in them, sounds in them, or whatever. And I told him, I was like, I completely relate because I look at mine and I'm the exact same way. Because you have this picture of yourself in your mind, and when you actually see yourself, it's usually fairly contradictory to the image in your mind. So that could be a little jarring. But anyway, so let me get into the last lesson I was learning, and this again, I'm in the module, the Millionaire Productivity Secrets. And it was talking about creating your success plan, which is just what are the most important things. Well, okay, let me back up. It's keyed off of your goals, right? So you establish your goals for your perfect life, and then you start looking at, okay, what are the things that I can do, should do, or do when shouldn't do. And you kind of categorize those, and it's like, what's the most important? What are the things that are going to move me towards these goals? And then there are some of the things that may need to be done, but they shouldn't take priority over the work items, the actions that are actually going to move you closer to your goal. And then looking at the things that detract from you reaching your goals. They take up time, they take up mental resources, other resources. Identify those and actively work to remove them or minimize them. One of the things that was said in the module during the training, I thought was great. It's about, some of the things that you like to do they're not going to get you any closer to your goal whatsoever. In fact, I imagine a lot of us have at least one or two things that we like to do. And it was funny because it was talked about the gentleman who was presenting the well, was doing the presentation, he talked about video games, which is kind of mine as well. I like video games. I grew up playing them and everything, and I like to play them now with my son. It's some really good family time that we can get together. So I kind of have that going as far as on the personal side. It's an activity that, if you're not in video games, you might disagree, but for me and my son, it's quality time together, us playing games together. But anyway, so that's was talking about in this last module, and to go over like my most important things broken down into the three P's: the physical, the personal, and the professional. Is eat right, work out, communicate regularly with friends and family. So build myself up as far as my health goes. I'm getting older, and I used to be able to say I've never been in better shape in my life. Now I've probably never been in worse shape in my life. So that's right up there on my most important things is to get that under control. And so the other things is one of the legs going to use in my business and is affiliate programs and capitalizing on them. So that's up there with researching affiliate programs, creating funnels, making videos to promote those programs, and feeding the funnels, right? And then some of the detractors that I had, they were looking at my phone every 30 seconds. It's sad when you think about it. I'm 48 years old. You'd think I wouldn't have a problem with having my nose stuck in my phone, but I do. It's that, Pavlovian response. The phone dings and I got to look at what it was. So that's definitely something that, I'm working to block it out. Right. So, I'm going to look at my phone, but I could just look at it once every hour, once every 2 hours for a few minutes instead of picking it up, like I said, literally every minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, Another one of my detractors is excessive TV, especially during everything that we've been going through, being locked down since March. I've been working from home for my normal job, which is a blessing and a curse. I've spent a lot of days where it was getting up, sitting on the couch, working for 8 hours, closing my laptop, turning the TV on, watching TV for another 5 hours, and going to bed, which is not good, obviously. So that's another one of my detractors. Again, it's not something that I'm going to cut out 100% because I do have my shows, but it's another thing that I don't have the shows to fill up that kind of space every night that I watch. So it just, setting the time aside to watch the shows that I enjoy and using the rest of the time or getting the rest of that time back to actually spend to enhance my physical well-being, my personal well-being, my relationships, spending quality time talking on the phone with relatives that I don't talk to that much, and then also working on my entre journey. So that is what I went over a couple of lessons ago. And next video, I'm going to be talking about actually making a plan, a schedule, because that's the next one. And so hopefully, if you like where I'm coming from, if if you want to follow the rest of my journey, I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to pretend to be perfect, because I think that the people who will appreciate this channel and where I'm coming from, they're not going to be perfect either, and communicating the failures is sometimes even more important than communicating the successes. In fact, I would say almost always, because we all need to know that we're going to stumble from time to time, and it doesn't mean the game's over. It just means we have to pick ourselves back up and keep moving forward. So, like I said, or I was starting to say, you want to follow me on my journey, hit the like button down below and subscribe, and leave a comment. Love comments. I want to engage with the other entrepreneurs that are out there, even if you're not part of the Entre Nation. So I will see you next time. Thank you.